Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite. And this is March 4th, 2026. Today, I wanted to do some energy work directed at radical Islamism. You know, they haven't gone away. They are really trying to push themselves forward with their radicalism. And I want to give extra attention to what's going on in Iran right now and the people that want freedom, and they want the Islamists out. So for those of you who are going to participate, get your crystal, sit down, sit straight up. Once you take a deep breath, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and keep doing that until I tell you to stop. As you're doing that, I surround you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal you all in the pink flame of love. And I'm going to call to all your teachers, guides, masters, all the divine beings that work with you, and invite them in to really amplify this energy work and help us manifest it. So again, take another gentle, deep breath and exhale out anything dark or negative that still may be left in your body. Feel yourself reconnect to the Creator. Let that energy pour through your body, go all the way down your legs, out your feet into the earth, down your arms, out your hands, out your chakras. And we've created this huge bubble of circle. And in the circle, we're going to create this bubble of light and put all the energy work in there. And underneath it, we're going to put a huge Earth Keeper crystal to really amplify our work. So as I'm doing this, I want you to send energy into the bubble and imagine it actually happening. So let's get started. And this is energy work directed at radical Islamism. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me. And if it is your will, O Creator, I command. As we stand in the light of the Creator, which now flows through us, amplifying the sacred fire in us, we again command. We call the higher selves of all participants of radical Islamism to open up a sacred space so they may step forward into the light, allowing themselves to be reconnected to the Creator. Cut all the ties, Michael the Archangel and Shiva, to greed, power, gladiator mentality, unbalance, fear of women, patriarchy, genocide, rape, pillage, plunder, incest, military war, might is right mentality. From their energy field cells, atoms, molecules, all the way down to their DNA, going backwards and forwards through all their incarnations. As this energy is released, we call the violet flame through them, and all their works that are misdirected, so they are neutralized, and allow this energy work to go far into their DNA to release any past trauma, any ancestral trauma that they may be carrying, any ancestral thoughts, feelings, emotions. Allow that to be neutralized by the violet flame. We cut all ties to all dark satanic art, negative ceremonies that are being done to keep men practicing radical Islamism in a stuck patriarchal consciousness that encourages them to manipulate humanity and the earth and women for greed, profit, and power for their God Allah and Prophet Muhammad. As this energy is released, I call divine male-female balance consciousness to be enhanced in their hearts and God part of their brain flowing through their bodies, touching every cell, atom, molecule, all the internal organs, including their DNA. May this integration be gentle, loving, and kind. We call the higher selves of all men practicing radical Islamism to guide them to release all women slaves or anyone being used as slave labor, man, woman, or child. Let us fill them up with divine respect for woman, life, the planet, and all life forms, organic and inorganic. See these men's higher selves guiding them to accepting divine matriarchy and opening their heart, throat, and crown chakra as they release all the old patriarchal thought forms that no longer serve anyone. As these centers open, see them being very balanced, loving, kind, generous, peaceful, supporting women and groups that are in the light. Let men awaken to their divine missions in the light, bringing a lot of fulfillment and comfort that they are doing their heart's calling, which brings about feelings of peace and contentment. Let all men practicing radical Islamism dream of all the past lifetimes they've had lived where men and women respected each other, treating each other with much compassion, kindness, living together in harmony, bringing that loving energy into the physical, putting it all into practice in this current lifetime. They call the higher selves of all men practicing radical Islamism that are suppressing women to step forward into the light. And if they choose not to step forward into light, may the angels and the higher selves put them in a position of harmlessness. I called well-balanced men on the planet to speak out against this repression, defend all women, and come to women's aid on all levels, especially the women in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Iran. See, all practicing radical Islamism, the men respecting the goddess within, giving freedom and honor to all women, along with allowing women to be equal, divinely conscious beings. We ask that the reptilian part of radical Islamism, men's brains are closed down and the God brain is activated. May the goddess soften them to be gentle, kind beings. We ask that all ties and energy overlays to perpetual war, as well as glorifying war, be cut and removed from all men practicing radical Islamism, going backwards and forward in time, hundreds of thousands of generations. Let us now cut all ties and remove all energy overlays of glorifying and celebrating death, as well as the destruction of the Jews from all radical Islamists, men, women, and children of all ages. As all this dark energy is removed from all radical Islamists, we ask their higher selves to reconnect them to the Creator so they become awakened spiritual beings who can now live in harmony with all other religious and secular groups. This new energy allows us to quantum leap the planet into world enlightenment. Let the energy of war, hatred of Jews be removed from all radicals, as the males of all ages practicing radical Islamism become awakened spiritual beings. Let them see how wars are a waste of time, energy, resources, their lives, and refuse to cooperate, becoming peaceful objectors. See men and women unwilling to neither fight, go to any wars, hurt nor harm any person, no matter the race, color, or country. Let the divine add these thoughts to their mindsets about how they can live in harmony with all groups. That brings them much joy. Let men now be divinely inspired to be entrepreneurs, starting their successful, innovating businesses, bringing their countries into the modern times. We ask men's higher selves to help men get in touch with their hearts, their feelings, their emotions, becoming a nurturing, kind, loving, caring, helpful, understanding, and intuitive man. We ask their higher selves to step in and help men find quality family time with their kids and their spouses, male or female. We ask that men be guided to their twin flames or divine mates, and when they meet, they recognize each other as their twin flames, divine mates, whatever their true partner is, male or female. See all participants of radical Islamism releasing their hatred for gays, with that energy being replaced with kindness, understanding, and acceptance. As these radical beings awaken and reconnect to the Creator, we ask that they be given much strength to be living, loving examples of men connected with the Creator. And as we fill them up with extra divine energy, we ask the Creator to reward those caring beings by sending them their heart's desires. If these radical beings choose not to come forward into the light, which is their free will, we ask their higher selves and guardian angels, again, to put them in a position of harmlessness. We send divine positive movement and much gratitude for those who choose to keep evolving and growing in the light. And we're going to call to the higher selves of the men in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Iran to release their women, treat them as equals. And if they choose not to, again, their free will, I'm going to ask their higher selves to put them all in positions of harmlessness. Let's send a lot of energy and strength to all those women that are living in those Muslim countries that are being hurt and harmed. And we're going to call to everyone on earth to start speaking out and do something. Speak out for these women that are being oppressed in these Muslim countries. Speak out. And for all those light workers, let's send them a lot of energy and light. Let them come forward, speak their truth. Let the light workers be given everything they need to be successful. Other people to do their divine missions with, let them fill up with so much light that they're now magnets for everything they need, all the abundance. Let them fill up with so much abundance that they're able to pay off all their bills, be successful in their divine missions, have more than enough money to share with others. And let's fill everyone with this divine joy. All right, guys, we're going to fill it up with light and love, and we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And we give thanks for this opportunity to serve. Well, Jack, I have to agree with you. You're absolutely right. You know, they're very hypocritical. And they're stuck in the 7th century. So I'm going to ask their higher selves to help them move forward, to release that stuck energy. And that's what the energy work was all about. Now, if you want people to, you want to keep the energy work going, then chant, may divine enlightenment descend on everyone now. May divine enlightenment awaken with everyone now. And you can really be specific. I'm going to direct this energy at all of the radical men. I'm going to call to their higher selves and ask for permission. May divine enlightenment descend on them now. May divine enlightenment awaken within them now. Chant that throughout the day. It's going to help raise the planet's energy and help us take one more step toward divine enlightenment. So I'm going to ask that anybody that watches this energy work later or listens to it, this energy work is amplified over 100,000 fold. Now, everybody that's participated, you need to ground. So I want you to grab that stone hematite if you have it. Hold it till you're not lightheaded. If you don't have that, then stand up for me. Feel the earth energy. Oh, put your crystal down if you have that in your hand. Feel the earth energy come up your feet, your ankles, and all your excess energy is pulled in. Feel that earth energy comes up higher. Feel your head start to clear. You're a little bit heavier. More of your excess energy is pulling into the body as you ground. Allow that energy to flow all the way over your knees. Feel all that's left of your excess energy pull in body. Feel yourself becoming more grounded, very clear-headed. Feel yourself very centered and filled with all these new possibilities. Now, if you're still lightheaded after that, get dressed, go outside, find your favorite tree, put your hands on the tree. And if you got gloves on, your energy will go through the gloves, okay? Send that energy, all your excess energy into the tree for at least 30 seconds. And then ask the tree to send energy back until the lightheadedness is gone. That may take them a couple minutes, not much longer than that. Now, if you don't want to do that, then eat something that will help you pull back in body or take a shower. Again, that will help you pull back in body. And the point is, you want to be grounded and not lightheaded and spacey. So again, thank you all for tuning in and giving this energy. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And we will catch you again. Aloha.